Here's a couple of reasons why church isn't good enough for true Christian growth, for true Christian fulfillment. I'm not speaking about individual Christians, because any one individual can find some sort of fulfillment in any church expression. Mostly it's because of just being useful. There were soldiers in Hitler's army that felt a sense of purpose, that felt a sense of fulfillment because they were useful. Now, I'm not comparing Christians to Nazis. I'm saying that we should not mistake being useful for being purposeful, for being fulfilled. Okay? So here's a couple of things I want to just mention. Firstly, the traditional churches, your URC churches, your Methodist churches, these kinds of churches often lead to the suffocation of Christians because there's no active participation by the members, there's no active discovering of spiritual gifts, no active development of spiritual gifts. Then you get to the opposite side of the pole with your more charismatic, your more Pentecostal churches, where the most likely thing that would happen to a Christian is something akin to an overdose in terms of a drug overdose, where you get so much ecstasy, so much experimental or experiential dopamine shot into you, service from service or service to service. You are very likely to overdose on spirituality because there's nothing substantial, there's nothing significant. Everything is mystical, everything is mysterious, everything is quote unquote spirit led, although that's never really defined. Whereas the biblical ecclesia, the biblical picture of Christian community, is a combination of both biblical truth, structure, and spirit-led assemblies, spirit-inspired spiritual gifts functioning daily in the lives of believers. So these are hugely different realities. And most Christians are at that point in their lives where they are searching for more, they are yearning for more. And it's time God is drawing out His people from this self-imposed Egypt that we've discovered or we've developed into the promised land. So it's time to get ready.